is everybody doing? Mike here from MBG Adventures. I know it's been a little while since I put a video out, and a lot of you have been wondering where the hell I am and if I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Just startup of the season, just really busy. And yeah, I just didn't have any time to really make any videos. I think I put a few pictures out on Instagram and stuff. Yeah, a couple of you, you know, personally messaged with me to check up and see how things are going and stuff. And no, everything's fine. Yeah, just like I said, busy. So busy is good. You know, if I had time to put out a whole bunch of videos, I guess I wouldn't be that busy. So anyway, yeah, so I thought I'll put a video out just about the van, what's been going on, because I haven't had the van for over a month. So you guys are probably wondering what's been going on with the van series and all. I know I probably should have put an update video out there just to explain what's been going on. But as you guys know, I bought this van as is, right? It is very high mileage, 700,000 kilometers on it. What that is in miles, I'll post up here. Yeah, so it was used for expedites. Just going back, I do have videos about it when I first got it. It was used for cross-border expedites. Just a private guy, whatever. He was in Canada, close to the border, and it was all driven in the States, cross-border. Excellent shape, body-wise. Excellent shape. I just said I'll get to the rest of it there, but the body's in, like, you know, no rust on it or anything. Yeah, there's a couple dings just up top, whatever, right there, whatever. The wrap's kind of hiding it a little bit, but whatever. Yeah, so when I bought this van, I knew there were some problems with it, and I got it really cheap. I'll be honest with you, I paid $18,000 for it. It is a diesel, a 3.25 cylinder. I only wanted to go diesel. As you guys know, my truck is diesel too. And I knew there was a rocker cover leak, a little bit of one. And there's a few other like little things. The AC didn't work, and well, it's important for us, you know, like working in the heat. You know, I wasn't sure what the problem was, if it just needed to be charged up or a full-on compressor. I didn't know at that point. Some of the other things. I thought there was an exhaust leak, possibly, because it smelled a lot. So I did get the exhaust pipe at the end, because these vans, this is the long one. So I don't know if you can see on the bottom there. I have an extension. So I think they're all like... The exhaust systems for these transit vans are set up, I guess, for like the smaller wheelbase van, and when you get the longer one, you have the tailpipe coming out of the side just before the rear tire, or maybe it's just after, I can't remember, but it's kind of under the van. So I thought maybe that smell was from that, and also there wasn't a partition in the van right at that time, so I got an extension done and all that. So anyway, then I started the van series videos. Justin and I, you know, starting to build the ramp and getting all excited and all that, and learning how to weld and and all this. And yeah, it's just kind of snowballed into a few other things. Ended up, I know a mechanic. Well, I know a few anyway, and but one guy I do trust. He's a diesel mechanic for Ford. He does stuff on the side. He did a lot of work for my F-250, and I wanted him to look a little deeper into this van, and there's a lot more problems than I thought. Two of the injectors were leaking in the motor, so it was leaking diesel fuel and oil. I thought it was just oil, but yeah, if it was a gas van, this van would not be behind me right now. It would have burned down a long time ago. That's how bad it was. Okay, and I was dying driving this thing, inhaling the fumes, and when I thought the whole time it was like an exhaust issue. So yeah, let's get into this. I'm gonna turn the camera around here, and we're gonna do a walk around with the van here. All right. So I was talking about that tailpipe. Talk about a few things here going around the van. So yeah, I got the extension done right there. That was $100. Got me a John Deere. Oh, I put a hitch on. So I got a hitch put on, and I got all the wiring done for 7-pin. Not that I'm going to be towing a trailer all the time, or maybe never, but it's a backup plan just in case the truck breaks down. And of course, you guys all know about the wrap. All the brakes were done. That was one of the first things. You guys remember in the van series videos, it was probably the second video or so. It was on the brakes and stuff. So yeah, let's get to this. I cleaned the van the other day. Oh, it's beautiful. It was all kind of crappy like that. Look at this. This is like, it's in really good shape, surprisingly, for like the high mileage that it has. I want to paint these rims too. These rims are going to be black soon. So anyway, need a lot of work here. So let's start with the wipers. I had problems with the wipers seizing. So I think they call this a transmission right here. So this part, it's all brand new right there. Had to get all that done. I didn't know about that when I bought it. Rocker cover. Rocker cover's brand new under there. And all 5 injectors. So I think it's a one-time use. If you take the rocker cover off, they're actually plastic on these things. Like, I guess hard plastic or whatever. But, oh my God, numb nuts that I bought this van off of. The guy, he's a retired mechanic. That's what he told me anyway, for Canadian Tire. So if you guys out of Canada don't know what Canadian Tire is, it's you can get whatever in there, everything. And they have like an auto shop, whatever. But they have a bad reputation for mechanics. I'm sorry if there's a Canadian Tire mechanic watching this video right now. But this guy actually zip tied 2 injectors out of the 5 just to hold them down to sell this van. Okay? Like, who in the right mind does that? Come on. You know, like, Jesus Christ. It was leaking a lot of fuel. I know, me not being a mechanic, I didn't know that. So all 5 injectors got replaced. The rocker cover, another huge part. It's down there is the DPF. It's the diesel particulate filter. It's very expensive. It's $2,800 just for the part. And then it's 10 hours labor doing that. So that's all done. Every sensor on the whole diesel exhaust system has been replaced on this. And the AC wasn't working in there, like I mentioned. Brand new AC compressor. Where is that? Somewhere in here. Yeah. Brand new AC compressor. So anyway, I was waiting for parts, and I was waiting for my buddy Steve to have time to help me out here. So he gave me a break on labor and stuff, but still, I put 10 grand into this van. So I'm just being 100% honest here. Now, I'm still ahead of the game. It was just a pain in the ass because of waiting. You know, I was anxious. I wanted to use the van right at startup of my season, beginning of May, and I couldn't. Am I using it now? 100% I am, and I'm loving it, I'm telling you. So yeah, that's what's been replaced on this. Just trying to think, there's something else I'm missing, but yeah. And all that stuff's not cheap. Like I said, it was like 10 grand or so. Parts and labor. So now just for looks, and yeah, I didn't have to do it, but hey, you know, we all do these things. I put vent visors on. I wish you could get in-channel vent visors. I have them on the truck, and they actually slide into, yeah, I guess you can't really do it on this van, into the channel of the window instead of having them stuck on. But whatever. These things are great because when it's raining a little bit, you can have your window still open. And then just for looks, well, it kind of protects the hood too. There are some little bit of chips here. Whatever. It's been highway driven. I got the hood deflector, but these ones are weird. Like they stick right on the hood. It's weird. It was kind of hard to put on actually because I don't know, my OCD kind of kicked in, and you know, you want to try and get it as straight as possible. So I'm trying to match, you know, that corner there to this corner here, and I think I pretty much got it bang on. Somebody else might have just slapped this on quick, and then it would be off a little bit on one end. The antenna on the van when I bought it, it was just bent right back. The guy just stuffed it in the window. He's like, yeah, it just drove me nuts. It just always hit the. I'm like, holy crap, buddy. It's like a Ford one's like $50. I just bought a stubby on Amazon. Perfect. Done. Right. Brand new windshield on here. I didn't do it, but it was on the van already. The guy put a brand new windshield on, brand new tires, just to kind of distract me from the $10,000 of other work that it needs. But like I said, I'm still ahead of the game. I got the windows tinted, so it's legal tint. It's just dark enough. I'm fine with it. I didn't want to go too dark and and stuff. Okay, so I cleaned the van the other day. It was so dirty. The guy gave it to me like as is, of course, and it was so dirty. 100%. It looks so new. I'm telling you guys, this van is in really good shape. It's been driven, of course. There's 700,000 kilometers on it, and things will go wrong. Things have to get replaced. Now, the things that I did replace on it, this van's brand new now. So yeah, I cleaned everything up. It's beautiful. Got some of these buttons on the radio. They're like, you can't even read. I thought they're like kind of scuffed off, whatever. No, it's just like caked on crap. And I spent 3 hours in here yesterday cleaning it all up. Okay, so I got a partition. So you guys remember I was talking about it. It's got to get a partition. Not cheap. It's like $1,500. It's a Ranger design right there. Nice handle. Little towel hanging there. Okay, so what I had to do here was I sealed it. So there are some gaps there. This is composite. This is one of it is pretty much the top of the line one with the window, but you can get one with a window. It's a few $100s more. I didn't really care for a window. I don't need it. And yeah, so I got black spray foam. Like, this stuff's really hard. And I've put it all around there. You cannot smell any fumes in the cab here. AC, it stays nice and cool. I don't know if you can see. You can see the black spray foam going around there. It really doesn't look that bad. It's nice that you can get black spray foam, so it kind of matches rather than getting like a brown or a white or whatever, right? But yeah, so it feels nice driving this van. I'm telling you, this van drives like a car. It doesn't drive like my truck at all. It's smooth. But yeah, that's the interior there. Okay, let's go to the van here. Look at this. So I got some stuff in here now. This is every day I'm coming up with ideas. I go to bed at night and I can't sleep, and I'm like, oh yeah, shit, you know what? I got to try this or try that. So the van, by all means, right now is not complete in the back here. Okay, so but it works 100% for what I'm doing. So I got my Toro Time Master right here. Okay, I know the trimmer's in the way here. I didn't hang up the trimmer. But what I do, just like with my trailers, I put 2x4s in here. I'm telling you, this thing will not move. Look at it. It will not go anywhere. It's not even strapped down or nothing. It will not roll or nothing. You can easily roll it over and get it out. So what I did, I'll demonstrate after, okay, with this stuff. I'm just going to show after. I'm going to show you guys, what I got in the van here, and then I'm going to demonstrate how I get this stuff out quick. Okay, so I got some cans here just in case, I'm going to pick up clippings. I got to fill these up again, so I just threw them in. I'm not going to keep all these gas cans in here all the time. These are my gas cans that I'll keep in here. The big one has gas and the little one has mix. All right, perfect. Look at it. You know what they call me? The wood welder, because I love using wood. So easy, put some screws in. Look at that. These cans are not going anywhere. They're going to stay right there. I'm going to hang up a hat right there. Got a fire extinguisher. There's my trimmer line. Hanging right up here. Perfect. I get it. No problem. Look at that. I got a trimmer rack. Here's my trimmer rack. So I got a Echo 225 hanging on there. And I got to hang up my 2620T up there. I actually have brand new 2620T and a 225 coming in a couple days, which I will probably put the new stuff in here and these two in my enclosed trailer. And then of course I got the stand on. Okay, let's see how we get the stand on in here. Oh, spare tire. I had to take it off because of a ramp that I made. I'm not showing you the ramp right now until I open up the back door, because I don't have access to the spare tire because of the way the ramp is mounted right now. But hey, this works. Look at that. You know, just easy. Whatever, just stick to the basics. Use what you have. Look at this, tire's not going anywhere. Will it stay there? Probably not, because I'm thinking about moving it over here where the cans are. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm always changing. Oh, and then perfect. I can hang up the bag right here. I'm just using, you know, what the van's supplying me here. There's so many like little things that you can hang things and whatever. So my plan is to put shelves up here, just above the trimmer rack, and then maybe some shelves along here too. But hey, in time. Also this, yeah, it's insulation. It drives me nuts, the color. I'm gonna paint this all white, so it's all nice and white in here. Okay, I'll be right back. So now talking about the ramp, before I open up the store, just quickly, we are working on the metal ramp still. It's been a delay because I didn't have the van for a long time. There's the ramp right there with the hinges up there. Now, I've been debating too about maybe rather than doing metal, going with wood. So anyway, Justin Little, he's been helping me, which he's amazing at welding, and just his ideas, you know, with the ramp and all that, and both of our heads put together, you know. He's busy right now. I can't really get the ramp done. So I was just really anxious when I got the van back, so I had to make something. So something to work that I can put my 36-inch stand on here in the back of the van. And so me being the wood welder, there you go. Look at this baby. Heavy duty hinges. Look at that. Just like regular, like kind of like fence gate or whatever hinges. I use this all week, and I'm telling you, it's 100% awesome. Yeah, let's put this ramp down. I can actually do it with one hand. It's pretty light. Okay, I'm gonna set you guys up on a tripod quick, and I'm gonna show you how this ramp works and how I get the 36 up and down. So just like that, easy. I know it looks sketchy, but 100% it's not. Like, this works amazing. So as you can see, how I have the hinges done. So this right here, this is a metal plate on a 2x8, yeah, 2x8 piece of pressure treated wood that I painted black. I know it looks like metal, but this is the metal plate right here, and the two hinges, and that's for the ramp that's in the garage, the metal ramp. Right, which is a little bit wider than this one here. And yeah, so basically all I did was, well, you can see right here, you know, I just attached the hinge to the wood right here, and then this bigger part here. Like, these are heavy duty hinges. These aren't like cheap little, you know, they're like $15 each. You know, and you can get like little smaller hinges for a couple dollars each, whatever, but it's heavy duty. So I got this spray stuff too, because the wheels were kind of spinning a little bit. You can see like the dark marks right on the edge, and that's where the rear wheels are going, right? And then the front wheels are, you know, a little bit more in and going in. So the reason why this cutout is there is because of just up here, right? See those right there, and it just clears it. Perfect. So hey, whatever, I overcut it there. Yeah, I don't care. You know, as long as this thing works, I don't care what it looks like right now. You know, personally, it's just as long as it works. And 100%, this is like so strong right now. So I'm walking up it right now. So, me being the wood welder here, the 2x4, so that 2x4 and that 2x4 right there is perfect between the back of the rear wheels and the front of the front wheels. The 36 will rest right in between here perfectly. With the handbrake on, the machine does not move. Now, if I'm driving like a farther distance, like once I drive into town and then I have all my properties to do, whatever, I take the strap off. But I do have a strap that goes around and hooks in there, hooks to the other corner, whatever, just in case, right? And you're probably wondering how this ramp stayed up, because I didn't show you that before I pulled off the the 36. So okay, let's put the 36 back on the van. I'm gonna show you guys that, and then I'm gonna explain what was I talking about now? I can't even remember. Right, quick edit. Yeah, it's funny. I'm trying to do this in, like, you know, one takes here and stuff, and just to be 100% real about how the ramp stays up, okay? Because, like, the metal ramp, as you guys, if you look back at my ramp series videos, you know, we got these right here. We got the stoppers here that the ramp's resting against, right, which we welded and screwed on. They're not painted yet. I'm going to paint them all white. And then we have a latch that goes through these holes, right? And the ramp will stay up. But this wood ramp, really interesting what the wood welder came up with. Let me show you. All right, as you can see, it's pretty easy. You know what, it's a lot easier to back it up and drive it straight out rather than driving straight up, just because you have to get off, because of the weight of your body on it, momentum wants to go back, and it pops a wheelie, right? So it's a lot easier to back up and drive straight out all the time. Okay, so just want to show you here, explain about this wood here, what I was talking about. As you can see, so you back up, and then you kind of back up a little bit over that back 2x4, and then drive forward and turn and straighten out, and then you'll straighten out these front wheels. So see, these wheels are leaning right against there, and the rear wheel perfectly right against the back 2x4. Now the reason why I put another sheet of plywood right here is because when you come up the ramp, so the height of the rear of the machine is still ever so slightly a little bit higher, because if it was a little bit lower and on this floor here, it's scraping on here a lot more. As you can see, there's some green paint right there. I don't know if you can see that. Well, there's grass there too, but yeah, you know, so yeah, you gotta perfectly go straight up. Now the ramp is 34 inches wide and the machine's 36 wide. I know you're saying, well, why didn't you just go 36 wide? Well, I didn't want it that heavy, and 34 works, and it's fine, 100%. As long as you know what you're doing. You can see the tire tread marks there. You just go up the same way all the time and go down the same way. That's it. Okay, so what I did first, originally, when I put up this ramp, I thought, it can just lean against the mower here. But then, like I said earlier, you go to bed at night, or you sit on the toilet and you start thinking, right? It's like, you know, maybe that's not a great idea. You know, do you want that leaning on the mower like that? So I came up with, it's just stupid. So I got so much extra wood laying around. I didn't buy any of this wood. I get it free from the side of the road or whatever. So I cut a piece of plywood. I put a 2x4 on there. I know you're thinking, say, what the hell is that, Mike? Well, this is why I built this. Put that on there, okay? So this 2x4 here is leaning against the, here, I'll take this off, leaning against the hitch tube that Justin and I put on our machines here. I painted them. It's all custom, all right? That's for the spreader. Anyway, that's another video way back. So basically, this 2x4 right here leans against that, and then the plywood, yeah, just goes on top. So it's like a table. See? Like that. So now when I put the ramp up, the ramp is leaning on this piece of plywood right here, and it's just pushing on right there, like on the mower, which is not going to do any damage at all. Nothing, right? Okay, so I'm going to do this with one hand. I'm holding the camera. See, I got my left hand. Okay, here's my right, and I'm going to hold the camera there with my right. So one hand with this ramp. It's going to totally clear up there. You see how it just clears it there? Yeah. And then just slowly go back. There you go. And that's it. Look at that. Perfect. Close the doors. Look at the space. It's like perfect right there. Okay, it's like the width of my finger right there. Perfect. The door's closed, perfect. Done. Sorry about the camera movement there. Just like that, guys and girls. So simple. You know, I don't want to put anyone down or anything or whatever. Like, yeah, welding is great and this and that, but you know what? If you're in a bind or, you know, you got a budget or you don't know how to weld or you don't have a welder or whatever, wood works perfectly fine with things too. What do you guys think? I don't know. Let me know what you think. You know, you might be scratching your head like, oh, yeah, that is a good idea. Or it's like, you know what, you should have tried this or you should have tried that. Now, it's pretty complicated trying to figure it, you know, a hinging system, like both for metal, which you got the hinges here on both sides for the metal ramp, and for wood. It was pretty simple what I thought of for the wood. And then, you know, thinking about the clearance and everything, and then also a spare tire. So this part right here, just under the wood here, is the part that you turn so the spare tire drops from underneath. So 100% if you guys are doing this, take the spare tire out and leave the spare tire inside the van, easier access. So speaking of wood, you might think that this is metal. No, that's my custom white 2x4 pieces of wood that I mounted onto the van, as you can see. So I got a bit of white overspray on here, but that's fine because I want to paint all these white. And then I put the trimmer rack right on the wood. Done. Perfect. There you go. Off camera, I put the 2620 back up here. So I got the 2620 on the rack there, and then I got the 225 right here, and I still got another space there for it. What do you guys think? I already painted the insulation foam here white. I just spray bomb it, trim flood, whatever. I'm gonna do the rest of it eventually. It's not important. So that's it. So I gotta say, I'm super stoked about using this van. I just, you know, my dream came true. I talked about this for a couple of years now. Just planning in my head, you know, I just love to have a van, you know, just a van setup, because it totally works for me. Now, it might not work for everyone, you know, just a little more than 90% of the time, all I use is my 36 stand-on and the Toro Time Master 30, mostly my 36. So, and then of course, you know, trimmer and blower and stuff. So this setup 100% works for me. You know, I've been hauling, well, my enclosed trailer, the 14-foot with the F250. So now talking about weights quickly. You know, the truck is 7,200 pounds. My trailer is 2,300 pounds or so. So 7, 8, 9, 9,500 pounds. Plus equipment, put a zero turn in there. Well, actually, let's not talk about the zero turn because that's not what we're talking about, because zero turn obviously won't fit in there. So 1,000-pound 36 stand-on and all the other equipment. So I'm over 10,000 pounds right there, easy. You know, say 11,000 pounds, maybe 10,500, whatever. This van weighs 5,000 pounds, if that. I think it is about 5,000 or just over. And then say the equipment, maybe there's 6,500 pounds right here behind me, and I'm telling you, I can't feel any weight driving this van. The truck and the trailer, 100% you feel it. You bounce around too. Well, bounce around. It's harder suspension with the truck and stuff because it's a Super Duty. This van, it drives like a car, like I said earlier. I could park it easily. Like this week doing my lawns, like some of the areas, like couple areas are busy roads. I just went right up in the driveway, the customer's driveway, and did it, whatever, easily got it again and gone. Like, okay, this is cool. Like, I'm actually getting my lawns done quicker too. I know it sounds silly. 100%, like I'm getting my lawns done quicker too. And people's heads are turning. Like I'll look while I'm driving, people are walking their dogs and they'll look and then they look again. You know, I've had people taking pictures now of my van, you know, at intersections, and yeah, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, this is a road that I live on. A lot of bikers come down here, which is awesome. I'm a biker too. So. Yeah, no, the van stands out. That was my whole point of getting this. I wanted it to stand out, wrap it. And I'm just happy that everything's done on it. There's only one other issue on the passenger side front. I believe the strut is acting up because it's making some noises. I don't think it's a caliper at all. I thought maybe a caliper, but yeah. So I got to get that fixed. It's safe to drive. My mechanic said, yeah, 100% safe to drive. I'm having fun and loving using it. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys and girls, you know, just in case you're thinking about doing the van thing. I know you can do a pickup truck thing too, but you know what, the van thing, everything's secure in there. You can lock the doors, leave everything in there, it's fine. Oh, you know what, one thing I totally forgot about, I don't know if you can see it. I got a vent. I don't know if you can see it. The spinny vent. Alright, you know what, let's go up here. You'll probably be able to see it. It's going to be a little higher up. Okay, you see that? And it's turning really slowly right now in the wind. I'm hoping you can see it. So it's one of those spinny ones that spin in the wind, so when you drive, it spins a lot faster too. And that actually pulls out fumes and stuff. And all this week using the van, I didn't smell anything. I didn't smell any fumes, nothing. When I open up the side door, you know, at the next property, you know, I'll smell it coming out, whatever. But yeah, that the vent, it pulls it out. It's supposed to pull out, you know, air inside and bring in fresh air and stuff. The partition, 100% it works awesome. If I didn't seal it, I'll probably smell stuff in the cab. I don't smell any fumes, any gas, nothing in the cab. I had the AC running, I had the windows down, and it smells great. It just smells like the cleaning stuff I used, you know, when I clean the cab and all that. So yeah, not sure if I forgot anything here about it, but yeah, this is just an update. Yeah, you know, I'm here. I'm still alive. I know it's been a month or so since I put a video out. So I thought, you know what, I'll just put this video out and explain what's been going on, and now I do have the van back. So moving forward, I got some great videos coming up, so stay tuned. And yeah, thank you everyone again for you know, sticking with me, and just yeah, all your support, it's great. And messages I get and stuff, leave a comment. I answer everyone, and there might be something, you know, you might have an idea that I can try out with this van too. Like I said, everything's not complete in there. Every week I'm gonna probably end up doing something else, build a shelf or whatever, and this and that, but I'll keep updates here and there. Okay, so anyway, thanks for watching, and sorry about the long video here, and be nice to everyone. Do something nice for someone today, okay? And peace. We'll see you all soon.